Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Wake Up Bright, where I share all the things that help me live each day a little brighter. Today, I'm so excited. It's my 3-month weigh-in and update video, and I am beyond excited to share my results, go over my 3 months so far, and yeah, just chat a bit. I'm gonna kick this video off with a Chloe Ting workout sesh with my workout buddy, and yeah, let's just get into this. All right, so Yena is on her way. I'm gonna make a pre-workout really quick, and yeah, let's just get into this day. Alrighty, so I'm gonna enjoy my pre-workout in my wine glass. I don't drink, so this is what they're for. This is exactly what they're for. They're for fancy pre-workout drinks. Well, the pre-workout's not fancy, but the cup makes it fancy. All my fall decor still sitting out. I did put some of it out last night, and I'm pretty excited about it. I thought I was gonna include some footage, but I think I'm just keeping today about the workout and my results. So on Friday, I will decorate in the video that I post. I'll decorate a little bit more, vlog the day, probably include my eating like I did in my vlog yesterday, and maybe some recipes. I feel like you guys, I feel like I'm asked for recipes and stuff whenever I do any sort of cooking. But anyway, fall decor video coming up on Friday. I hope you guys watch it. Baby's going outside. This is like their 3rd trip outside this morning. Anyway, let's work out, shall we? Cheers.
So we are jumping right into this workout. This month, Yena and I are doing the Chloe Ting and the Glute Guys collaboration program called the Get Peachy Challenge with Chloe and Brett. This was the first workout of it, and we really enjoyed it. So I was very tempted, just to be completely transparent, not to share some of this footage, but I saw a lot of improvements both in my range of motion, my form, and I just got really excited about it. And so since this is my 3-month update video, I thought it was important to include it. Also, I still have about 200 pounds to lose, and well, less than a little bit, but I still have a lot of weight to lose, and Yena is still recovering from some ab separation and things like that after she gave birth last year. So for our varying body types, I thought it would be good to share this video with y'all. So if you are more fit, recently had a baby, and you're wondering if this is for you, or if you're like me and you have some weight to lose and you're wondering if this challenge is for you, I thought it would be helpful for you to know if you're on a massive weight loss journey, if you should or could do a Chloe Ting, and specifically this Chloe Ting challenge. I feel like I'm rambling and like a horse racer announcer or something. Maybe I don't sound like I'm talking that fast, but I feel like I'm talking really fast. So I'm gonna slow down. Anyway, I took my measurements for this video specifically, but also because I was starting this challenge. And so I'm really excited at the end of the month to compare like where I end up with where I am now, and I'm really hoping to see some extra good results. Also, I'm doing a few different things with my diet, which I'll talk about a little later in this video. If you are also going to do this Chloe Ting challenge, let me know in the comments below. I would love to cheer you on, and I always love your support and encouragement as well. One thing that's important to note is I did notice she's not offering as many notifications in this video, but she is focusing on proper form a lot more and giving guidance throughout, and I really loved that. So loving this workout. Oh, and I totally refer to Brett as the booty king and he is the glute guy. So that's coming up in just a second. Just wanted to clear that up.
Hey guys, hi. We just got done with the first workout on Chloe Ting's 4-week beach booty challenge workout program, and we thought we would share what we thought about it. It was a killer. I didn't think it was going to be that challenging, especially since we lift weights anyway, but there were a few that really burned me up. What burned you up?
The sidewalk, whatever.
The sidewalk was killer.
That step, whatever.
Yeah.
That was a killer, and my glutes are burning.
We're not going to talk long about the Chloe Ting workout in this video, but we're both going to incorporate these workouts throughout the next month. Yenna has an unofficial video coming your way maybe next week sometime.
Yeah, we shall see what it appears.
She's juggling the little one. You can't really see him, but
This little monster that's eating April's phone right
yeah, it's helping him maintain his composure. So why not? Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing the Chloe Ting challenge all month long. If y'all are doing it too and you want to, tag us in your Instagram photos, on your YouTube videos, whatever you're doing. We want to follow along with you while we follow along with Chloe Ting and the Booty King. Is that his name? Booty guy. And we'll see you guys. I'll see you in this clip. See you later.
Alright guys, I am so excited to share what went right in September and what I could have done better, and even more so the results portion, which is a little bit further out. Just as a quick reminder, always down in the description there is a jump around menu. Okay, so let's get started with, let's just go over really quick. I've got it on my phone, so I'm gonna pull that up. Okay, so fitness. My goal was to do 10,000, or to build to doing 10,000 steps a day. The second thing was to do cardio 6 times a week, strength training 5 times a week, and to do the Chloe Ting challenge. I did build towards 10,000 steps. I actually got it one time, which is very exciting for me. And then I did not do cardio as much as I wanted to, but I did cut the grass very regularly, and I'm kind of including that as part of my cardio. So, and then I did the Chloe Ting challenge, which I enjoyed so much that I'm actually doing the Chloe Ting challenge this entire month. It's a new challenge. We already talked about it once in this video, but I'm doing that this whole month, and I'm not doing any strength training on my own. I might still do some, but for the most part, I am doing the Chloe Ting challenge, and that's it. So with the exception of added cardio and things like that. And I'm also, well, we'll talk about October goals a little bit later. So I gave myself an A for fitness. The next category is food. With food, calories in versus calories out, well, I had losses, so I did really well there. However, I did not come close to burning 1,500 calories a day. I know I didn't, and I did not do as good of a job tracking as I should have. I still measured most of the time. I mean, I did fair. I did lifestyle changes. That's what we're gonna go with. Meaning the way I was eating, I don't know, I did good. I did good with the food. I could have done better. So, and then I limited the carbs to vegetables, sweet potatoes, and oatmeal. I pretty much did that all of September. I had rice one time,
And then, as we'll talk about later, I do a date night once a week, typically with my husband. And in the date night, I do what I want. Like, if I want a quesadilla, I have a quesadilla. If I want some chips and queso, then I'll have chips and queso. Nothing extraordinarily, like, bad for you or huge, but the one night a week. And it's not, I don't call it a cheat because it's not. It's just our life. We have a date night, and it's enjoyable. If I want a salad, I'll have a salad. And if I go out with somebody else, like with a friend or something, it's typically I haven't had a date night. Or on the case of my birthday week, we went out to dinner on my birthday and then had the birthday shindig, and that was it. So anyway, all of that to say, I did good with that objective. So the only one I really didn't do was the 1,500 calories out, and I did not do that. And then same thing with cardio. I didn't do the 6-day a week regimented cardio like I had thought I would. So anyway, fitness was an A, but for food, I also am just grading on overall effort, and I'm giving myself a B for that. So routines. My goal for routines was to plan out my days the night before and to use it as a guide. I legit didn't do this, but maybe like 60% of the time, 70% of the time. I did okay, but not, again, not like I wanted to initially, but that's also because I started bullet journaling early September, and I found that to be a lot more productive and a lot more healthy for me. So I started doing that instead, and which is contrary to my intention of not changing things mid-month. But within the case of bullet journaling, I thought it was going to work with what I was doing. And instead, what I find, and I'll probably do something on bullet journaling eventually, is that actual calendaring and even like daily to-do lists aren't my favorite. My favorite is having a list of must-dos, like habits I'm trying to build, things I'm trying to do, and then checking it off. I like to get enough ticks to cross it out. It's just like something in my mind. I like that. So that bullet journaling was really good for me. And then work towards waking up at 6 a.m. daily. I would say at least 50% of the time I was up by then, but it was not, I gave it like 30% effort maybe. So I'm gonna give myself a C- for routines, and it's okay. I'm gonna dust my knees off and start this month anew, and just do better. So before I go into October tactics and October, like my goals for October, it's not really goals, they're more my tactics for October, I am going to share my results. So let's do that.
First, we're going to talk about where I've been. This is my starting point. This was my heaviest weight ever. I was so down in the dumps. I did not want to make this video. I did a terrible job at making the video. I was looking for some things that I couldn't find. Just everything wasn't going the way I wanted it to, and I was miserable, which we've talked about in these other videos. So this is the end of month number 1 result. So this is after 1 month, and I'm not going to go into too much detail here. I am tagging up at the top the first month result video. And so if you guys would like to take a gander at that, it's linked above. And similarly, we're going to spend even less time with last month. So here is last month's. I was super happy with my results last month. It was like a huge difference to me. I guess every month's been a big difference. But let's go ahead and move on to this month and my current results, where I am now. It's the end of month 3. Let's talk about where I am. So I weighed in this week at 327.2 pounds, which is a little over 2 pounds down from last week. That is 23.27 stone. I know you guys don't do the decimal system. I mean, maybe you do the decimal system, but there's been comments about how I do the point blah, blah, blahs for the stone. I'm sorry. It's the best that I can do. And then 148.44 kilograms. My neck stayed the same. My arms stayed the same. My chest is 57 inches. I think it stayed the same. My waist is 47 inches. It went down an inch, and my hips went down an inch to 58. My right thigh stayed the same, which is 27 inches, and my right calf stayed the same. So I'm down 6.9 pounds. And honestly, the most excited I am for this, like to show you guys this whole thing, are the pictures that are coming up in just a minute. And I am going to go over all the measurements. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. So here are all the measurements just lined up so you can kind of see where I've been throughout the first 3 months. But this being shown, let's look at the pictures. The pictures amaze me. I did not think I looked this different. This doesn't even have the first month. The end of month number 1, that is the end of, that's the end of the first month. So I don't have a picture with my shirt off, so that's why I didn't put the starting point. So, but just my shape, my posture, everything. I could totally stay on this one picture for like 5 years, so I'm going to try not to do that. But I want to just look at these a little while longer. First thing, I feel like the weight in my body was dragging me, and it still is dragging me down. And I would not have imagined that I could visually see that. I can see, it's like if I'm a marionette, there's someone pulling a string up, 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 up on my body, starting with the end of month 1. So, and I mean, I can't even imagine what it would have looked like. I wish I had a picture to put for my for my starting point, but this still just have to do. So there's the posture. There's the difference in my neck area. There's the difference in my arms. My arm, while they're not measuring smaller, like it's because I'm only measuring one part of my arm. But I feel like if you look at my arms as a whole, the entire arm is smaller. I mean, and I know it is because my wrist has gone up another notch. So instead of at 4, I can get it to 5. I don't wear it on 5. I still wear it on 4. But I can get it to the 5th notch. I showed you guys that last video, I think. But my stomach, I've been really hard on myself watching my workout videos because I feel like I look pregnant, but my goodness, it has changed so much. It is so much smaller. I can't believe I only lost an inch from last month to this month. And that's just because, again, I'm only measuring in that one place. So on wherever I'm measuring. So it's not like, I don't know, I guess when you have this much weight to lose, things just shift. But I'm just amazed. I'm blown away, and I'm very happy. Looking at these pictures, if I didn't have these pictures, I'd be so discouraged right now. So I do want to go ahead and shift over and look at a comparison of all 4. So starting end of month 1, end of month 2, and end of month 3. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. So maybe I'm just crazy and there isn't as much change yet as I feel like. I just can't believe that only 25 pounds. And I know 25 pounds is a lot of weight, right? But when you have as much to lose, all of a sudden 25 pounds doesn't seem that big. But it is. 25 pounds is so much. Look how different I look. I mean, comment down below and tell me, do I look different to you? I feel like I look crazy different, even just last month to this month. So, so the rundown of all of the measurements, let's chat about that. So my starting weight was 352.8 pounds or 25.2 stone and a little over 160 kilograms. And then there are my measurements. I'm not going to read those out. My current weight is 327.2 pounds, and I am 23.27 stone and 148.44 kilograms. That is a total loss of 25.6 pounds, which is 11.61 kilograms and 1.8 stone, like 25.6 pounds. I have lost a total of 21.5 inches. Everything kind of stayed the same except for my waist and hips, which I lost an inch off both. It's crazy to me that I've lost 6.5 inches off of my waist. I'm really surprised I didn't lose more off my chest this time, and that according to my measurements, I've only lost 2 inches, which, to be fair, when I originally, so actually we're going to circle back to this. We're going to go ahead and move on, and then I'm going to share my measuring tapes and a little story before the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. When I think about the fact that I have to lose 200 pounds, I guess there's a few ways of looking at it. I am now an eighth of the way there. So that's cool. I didn't think it would take me 3 months to get an eighth of the way there, but I'm thrilled. And I think this might be my highest loss after the first month. So, I mean, I guess it's only been 3 months. So, but this was a good month. I lost more this month than I did last month. So it's just very good. I keep saying so. So let's go over October tactics. In October, I want to continue to build towards a mile a day. And I'm going to intentionally do a mile every day for 21 days, but not necessarily straight. So 21 days, 1 mile, that's happening. It's actually inspired by Beatrice Caruso's A Mile a Day video. I really enjoyed her video. I liked that she did 21. Like, I don't know, for some reason that resonates with me more than like doing like a whole month. Before, every time I've been trying to do something like that, I've wanted to do it for like a month, like 30 days straight, and for whatever reason 21 just sounds like a magic number. So I'm gonna do it for 21 days and we'll see how that goes. And then I'm gonna cycle and do yoga 6 times a week, which I have been failing at doing it regularly, but cycling I do daily. Yoga, it's hit or miss. So intentionally, I'm going to do that. Strength training 5 times a week using the new Chloe Ting plan. For food, I'm focusing on calories in versus calories out. I'm still gonna plan things out like I've been doing, but I'm going back to tracking. Just tracking what I eat. I feel like November and December may be months where I don't track everything, so, or where I may go astray if I continue without having like a month of like super, I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense, but I'm not planning on going off the rails. I'm going to continue to eat at a deficit in November and December, but I'm gonna be less stringent, and so I wanna make October like more so. I bring it in October. So I am also limiting carbs now a lot more. So most of my carbs I want to just come from plain vegetables, and then occasionally potatoes or an oatmeal, maybe like a few times a week if I feel so inclined. If I can do without them, I will. And then I will still do the date night once a week with my husband that I talked about earlier in the video. So let's see. The routines. We're moving on to routines from food. I am going to use my habit tracker and bullet journal daily. I'm gonna re-emphasize trying to make the list. And then there's a new thing that I saw another YouTuber do that I really liked. She starts every day writing out her 10 goals and then does tactics for achieving those goals. And what did she call it? I can't remember a phrase. She used a phrase, but essentially she said identify like the one thing that's gonna be the movement maker. She used different phrasing, but it's gonna be the thing that you do that opens up and creates opportunity for you to do the rest. So I'll do a whole video on that, I think. Just because I thought her video was amazing and I want to explore what that looks like in the context of what I'm doing. So then work towards waking up at 6 a.m. I'm going to continue to do that 1 week this month. I'm going to do a 4:30 a.m. clinic. It'll be a fun time. So that's my October tactics for staying in my progress. And speaking of progress, I wanted to share a couple little quotes and then talk about them ever so briefly. So let's see. The first quote that I want to share with you guys is, never discourage any man who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. I wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like very often I get comments that are a little bit discouraging about the progress that I'm actually making. But more than that, I discourage myself regularly and tempt myself to deviate from what I'm doing because I'm not getting the progress fast enough. I know I've talked about that in so many videos, but no matter how many times I talk about it and how many times I realize I'm doing it, I still continue to do that, which is, you know, insanity, right? But I just like that quote, and it's by Plato. So, I mean, if there ever was someone to listen to, maybe Plato. And the other quote I wanted to share with you guys is that the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. And I love that because I feel like I've been focusing on doing that, and Socrates said that, but I feel like I've been focused on building the new, building the habits and the life that I want to have, and not waiting until I reach some weight to have that life. Like, I'm having it now. I'm doing the things that I want now, with the exception of not being able to leave 40 miles from where we live. Aside from that, like, anything that I want to do, I'm doing it now. And why wouldn't we do it now? The person you are today deserves to live life, like, every moment, good or bad. Like, we deserve to feel those moments and be in those moments and experience them and be worthy of happy and healthy. And happy and healthy doesn't mean everything is going right. It doesn't mean everything is good, but it's being able to approach life with a grateful heart and to just enjoy it and do the things that we enjoy, and take joy and happiness from the smallest of things, like a beautiful sunset or a candle or these beautiful earrings that are behind me that you guys have sent. So I'm gonna segue. I wanted to share a few little notes. So several people sent me earrings, which is just amazing. I was telling my husband, I'm like, well, maybe I need another special thing since so many people love and care about me and are sending me earrings. Because for my 20 pounds, I have a total of 5 Betsy Johnson earrings, it just makes my heart so happy. So this is a pair right here. So I'm wearing these, and I know I said I didn't know who they were from, but I figured it out on another package, and I went back into the box and was able to figure out who sent these to me, and that is Kennedy Burke. Kennedy, thank you so much for sending me these beautiful earrings. They are perfect. They are beautiful. I just love them so much. And her note to me said, happy birthday. And she called me gorgeous. The next one is from Lakeisha Ellis. And Lakeisha got me these beautiful earrings, which are so me. Like, honestly, when I said I wanted Betsy Johnson earrings, like the fun, crazy ones I love, but I also thought there would be more of these on the website that I was looking at, and there wasn't. But look at this. See if I can make you focus. Lakeisha said, enjoy your gift. Thanks for making my day brighter. I pray these cards can be a reminder of how remarkable you are. Be blessed, from Lakeisha. And Lakeisha also, so she sent me prayer cards. It's like 101. I'm gonna read one at the end. So that's why I included that. So she said, thank you for sharing your journey. Congratulations on your 20-pound weight loss. Happy belated birthday. Lakeisha, you brightened my day. I had no idea. All of you, when I check the mail and I have presents, I think I said this recently in a video, maybe it was on Instagram, but I did the love language test, and gifts is like my number 2, and it was close. Gifts and acts of service are like top tiered, which is funny because I think I do that stuff a lot for other people, and people do that stuff for me. Often it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I don't understand why, but I love it. I love that that's my love language, and I know that it is because when I get these things from you guys, I can't really describe like how happy it makes me. Like, it's interesting. I never would have thought that gifts was like my love language at all.
or even acts of service, because I typically am uncomfortable when people give me things or do things for me. So it just is what it is. So the last pair of earrings that I want to show you guys, and I just love how themed it was, the note. Here's the earrings. But it says, "May all your dreams come true in leaps and bounds. The frog teaches the magic power of transformation. Happy birthday. All the best for a brand new year in your life." And this is from Christine Hall McCoy. Thank you so much, Christine. I love the earrings. They look a lot like my little owl earrings that I got, but completely different at the same time. I love pearls. They make me happy. So I am so excited to wear all of the earrings that you guys sent me. I'm excited to wear my earrings that I picked out, that I got for myself, and I'm just very grateful. Your letters, your comments, your emails, all of those things brighten my day and just make my life a little bit brighter. And the quote that I'm gonna read to you guys is in Thessalonians, so it's a biblical box. But it says, "Encourage one another, build each other up." And I love that. You guys continuously encourage me and build me up, and I'm so grateful. And I hope that I'm able to encourage and build you up, and I hope that you take time to get to know yourself and the things that you respond well to, so that you're able to build yourself up and encourage yourself. So the Betsy Johnson earrings, I didn't understand how much of a motivator that would be for me when I initially did it. I hoped that it would, but it motivated me so much. Like whenever I'd get discouraged, I'd like look at, it sounds so silly, but I'd like look at earrings, or looking at earrings, like if I was bored and I was looking at them, which sounds like I do it all the time, but I don't. But like over the course of 3 months, since I just got to that 20 pounds this past month, I would look just randomly. I'd be like, "Oh, they're having a sale. It's too bad that you didn't lose your weight." So anyway, it was just very motivating for me. Also, being outside in nature is very motivating to me, and getting back to doing the things that I love. Hiking, all of the poses in yoga, and it's very satisfying to me when my body becomes capable of doing something like squatting deeper, or even, so we're doing front squats. And when I started, I couldn't go like this. Like literally my arms and boobs prevented me, and now I can. So all of those things just make me so happy, and I talked for a crazy long time, but thank you so much for being here for it and for sending your love and positive vibes my way. I am so grateful for you guys. I think I've said that 20 times. And I hope you know how beautiful you are, and that you're worthy of happiness and of joy. And I encourage you all to think about ways that you can brighten the people around you. Maybe it looks like reaching out to an old friend or a family member, or smiling and making eye contact with someone at Walmart. Even if you're wearing a mask, people can see your smile in your eyes. I know they can, because I smile at people and they smile back, and I can tell that they are, unless I'm crazy. Maybe it's just in my head. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, hi. And if you would like, subscribe and ding the bell so that you'll be notified when I post. Sometimes you'll be notified when I post. Other times, you just will have to look, because I know people have the bell notified and they haven't been getting notifications, so that's okay. That is so okay. What is it? I was listening to a Bob Marley song on the way to the store earlier, and it's like, don't worry, be happy. Somebody takes your bed, don't worry, be happy. I don't think I've ever listened to that song quite as intently as I did earlier today, and it's good. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.